Yoga Healing Decks cards featuring 2 of our decks that we have here. These cards are created to help people inside of their life open up creativity. And many people also, when they look at cards, they say one thing, they say another thing. It could be this, it's evil, it's of a different way, but we don't listen to anything negative that people say. We know the power of the cards, and they're programmed to not only help open your intuition, which is what most people think when they think of tarot cards, oracle cards, psychic things. They say it's against something, but really it just helps you find out something about you, your situation, using natural divination techniques that are available for anyone to learn. So this is another concept of the Yoga Healing Decks. We have here the 10K Yoga Tarot. Also, the Magica Caddis is here featured. And the card for today is Citrine, bringing in the emotional stability inside of life, but also the inherent abundance. Where in your life can you see abundance right now? Where are you right now? With inside your mind, with inside your emotions. Are you where you say you want to be, or who you say you want to be? Or are you being true to who you truly are? Are you living in a lie? Are you taking, stealing, cheating from others? These are the things that we have to truly look at. Again, as in all of our videos, you can come in live and ask questions in the comments, and we'll get to you in the order that we get them to try to help you out as much as we can. And of course, you can also comment on this anytime, and we'll come back and answer it freely, because your situation and the cards that are here can not only aid you, but also maybe help someone else. And this is the ultimate programming of these cards.
And for you to understand the left side of the brain, the right side of the brain, the vagus nerve, the identity and the scientific understanding inside of quantum. If you turn around and tell me about your religion, this, that, and you're fighting, well, in reality, you're just fighting some nonsense inside your brain that is causing you some sort of traumatic issue that you are not relieving correctly. So when you listen to this, you will relieve tons of problems. Doesn't matter the religion, anything. It's more on a scientific quantum method. So let's really get into it, and let's understand that it's a very powerful card. So Mama and Lamba in African and stuff means to a scarf of protection. We all use this scarf of protection our whole life, and it's the universe. So you have to understand manipulation in the eye of the service. Understand this. So if you are Christian, Catholic, and you are brought into this world as that, you cannot understand another culture unless you were friends with that family and your parents got along. But that is not true, because you could just be friends with someone and have another family. Some people have that as friends. So some of you are in groups right now and using a manipulation or a scarf to act as if you are having stuff and you are creating things, but you're also using it in sexual ways, which there comes black tourmaline. So if you are experiencing this and you're wondering why your life is acting up, see, anybody could read a tarot card, but we are the founders of our cards. So right now, you should really be studying, have notebooks, understanding, and wanting to learn this system, because no one else teaches it. You have the straight founders teaching this, for years. And this system has been tested over and over in psychology and different things in business, especially business ethics. A lot of you are spiritualists, but clowns in some sort of way. You're worried about what yoga pants you're wearing, or what are the vitamins you're carrying, or what is the sound that you are, but your heart ain't open. It got the word ain't in it. And that's something that you don't want. Now, some of you are using someone else for money. Some of you are taking from someone else. Now, some of you right now in this era, there's a lot of protection for you, because a lot of things right now are going chaotic and crazy. It's not you. And that's where you have to learn about the horoscopes and stop all this fear and really get into the science that we teach and understand that things we are dealt with, what people say about us or put us down because something happened to you, that is devilish. You've got to understand that. So that is someone trying to spiritually change your DNA, or a family member is keeping an ancestral curse that could be all different types of sicknesses that you've been experiencing because you allow that to happen in your life. You have to learn to cut that. See, because everything in life happens for a reason.
These are cards from the 10K Yoga, but also Magic Caddis. It goes along to inside of your ancestral line, what are the patterns that you are replaying now? It just was confirmation to maybe your line has been trained to deceive, to lie, to cheat, to steal. You are the one to break that if you so desire. Maybe you had to also go through that to see what they say is the other side. Now, people that condemn other people based upon the religion or based upon the different beliefs need to understand that it all lies within inside of the mind. Subconscious, conscious, superconscious, all these things have a bearing inside of how you act inside of your life. These are patterns that are passed down, embedded in the DNA, embedded in the ancestry. Have you passed it down to your children, your children's children? Or is there another way that you pay for yourself? There is always another way that you pay. You're not just one of many, you are an individual. In this deck, there's also the standout card, and that really goes with the ancestry to really make you realize that inside of not only your family, or so they say, or your siblings, or your class, or all these different things, you can overcome, you can be more of who you truly are and stand out truly. And this is where we find balance and a sense of grounding when we go back to maybe the flaws aren't really flaws. Maybe the mistakes weren't mistakes. Everything happens for a reason so that I could learn these lessons. Once you have this type of mindset, things also begin to balance and clear in certain ways. Your relationship, your job, your life path and career, and you really see the choices you need to make and where they're going to go. Life is an evolving path. So as you grow, your intuition grows. You change what you want and what you need, and you're able to bring things into the life quicker based upon the emotions.
Now, the main thing is understanding, are you in metaphysical because it's a fad, Are you in it because you believe in the transformation? Or how are you identifying this and you need science and you need mathematics and you need experiments and you need different things to actually record all the so-called miracles that are not miracles. It's just a shift and a change inside the psychological, and this has been constantly going. But when you get into the wellness thing, a lot of people are making fun of people because a lot of you are acting childish. A lot of you are reading these cards that you never got any sort of training in. And then from there, you study the card. You got good at looking at the thing. But in reality, all your inner fears come through those cards, and it can generate some past life crazy crap, karma on another dimension, that you're draining your damn energy. And there's other people sucking off your energy. So there's people who suck energy, and there's people who give energy, but the giving needs to be that universal blend of that solar earth energy. And to understand that solar earth mind, you have to teach on a quantum level. Now, a lot of you are looking for answers, but when it comes to the true logical, where we can understand that this is a cosmic bond, and when you are going towards your cosmic bond, you got to know the number, you got to know the theory, but you also have to understand what happens if I were to write the understanding of everything in a quantum level with science. Beyond God, the essence of it, without saying it. That is the speed of light. Most of you, when you listen to stuff, you are only hearing what you want to hear and attract those healers towards you. Now, the ones that are real good, a lot of you run away from or scared to speak to, because those people are like, oh, we can all work together if we all follow a sacred system that does not intervene in, it can't just be your way. It has to be a universal way without a disrespect. And most of you right now are having a lot of havoc. But think about it. Say you go to a healer and it's 25, but you went to them 7 times and you did this and you did that and you did this. But you go to a real healer and the healer says, okay, it starts off at 369, 125. These are sections that we can transfer that energy in the development of understanding that if it has too much trauma in it, if you went towards psychology, just psychology itself, that sometimes could take you 25, 30 years. Most people don't want that. So when you mix modern medicine with alternative without fighting who is better, but understanding when to use it and how to upkeep your bio understanding of your own bio. See, so there's a structure in each individual that is different. So that's a miracle with everybody on the earth. When you combine all those miracles together and heal the inner wounds, there are a lot of people out there before we didn't speak about it, but with all the experiments that we have done psychologically in relationships, father relationships, mother relationships, family relationships, lied to about relationships, found their whole family in just tons of lies, trying to ruin other people's lives. Those are those people that did it. You must be able to have the strength in order to realize I am. That's all you are.